Grammy star, recording artist, very funny comedian. Jamie Foxx is on his way out.
Hey, anybody want some of this?
Jamie Foxx is one of the baddest.
Because brothers can't never give you your full problem.
I told Jamie he was going to be famous.
Jamie Foxx, you could act.
Jamie Foxx, he's got the voice, he's got the looks, he's got everything. I mean, it's unbelievable.
We like to party. Who likes to party, right?
He is an Oscar-winning dramatic actor.
We've been blessed with the opportunities to have a drama lane.
Comedian with hits on the big and small screen.
It's hard to believe the guy on the screen is the same goofball I see at the comedy club.
I'm the innovator and the motivator, the originator of this stuff.
And a chart-topping sexy singer.
May I say, Jamie, you have the voice of an angel.
Oscar-winning actor.
He's a multi-platinum recording artist.
Grammy-nominated singer, terrific stand-up comic.
So you're just taking over show business, apparently, huh?
You know, I'm doing my best.
And the Oscar goes to...
Jamie Foxx!
Jamie Foxx!
Please welcome Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx.
The next president of the United States, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, say that one more time.
Once again, Jamie Foxx, comedy legend, Jamie Foxx.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to make you do what it do, baby. I'm feeling good.
It's on and cracking, baby. The Foxxhole is back. I'm going to hit somebody in the face with their hands down. I'm going to just throw punches as soon as the ref say let's throw punches. Because that's the best night of my life.
Man, that was a great...
the best night for...
Who?
What?
Not the best night, not for the Hispanics, Mexican
The
Americans.
best night of Ortiz's life.
Took one. You
should have bought him. You should have fought him on May the 5th.
Should have had some oranges or something in his hand, but hey.
Terrible call.
Johnny Mack, you had a Twitter joke about that. What'd you say?
Oh, I said, what did I say? I said,
In Vegas.
I said, somebody dropped a taco in Vegas. Oh shit, Mayweather did.
I'm telling you, shout out to Kareem Webb at Buffalo Wings on Crenshaw Boulevard. I had a great time. I went to watch the fight there. He gave it free to the entire jungle in Los Angeles, in the hood. He invited everybody.
He gave the fight free or
Yeah,
the
fight
food
was,
free?
No, the food you had to pay for, but the fight was free, and we had everybody.
Nah,
up
they
in
was
there.
they was seized.
It was
The people
seized,
in the jungle had him hostage.
but it was Mexicans there, it was blacks there, some Indians, and it was,
blacker people there, because you like the darker shade of black.
No, it was some darker blues there.
Yeah, some dark
It
blues.
was some blue black, but everybody was excited. It was great time, great atmosphere.
We're going to do a quick roll call. Everybody knows in the house right quick. We got on the beautiful, sexy, almost topless, beautiful hair. Got the
definitely
it's hot outside and it's a true
She wouldn't
dress.
got the Farrah Fawcett hair put in.
Helen definitely upgrade
Hey.
from last week.
I don't mind a weave or a perm, but she wouldn't got the old Charlie's Angels look.
Hey, I had to pull it out. What's up? This is Zena Foster. I had to try to dress up a little bit for you today because last week you guys tried to go in
last
on
week
me.
you like a little bougie maid.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I just appreciate you put on lotion. That's all.
No, she don't need no lotion. She don't need no lotion.
No, everybody needs lotion.
Not me.
You're
see
one of
my
the most.
skin glow?
It does glow.
And her eyes sparkle.
Yes.
Lewis wouldn't know that. He don't look in girls' eyes. He looks.
He's a little suspect. It's okay.
Hey, no, I'm not suspect. Go ahead and make a mistake.
You're
Go ahead
beautiful.
And slip.
You ever used to
All
model?
right?
I heard
You might have had a tank, but come on, deal with this Jeep.
Wow.
It's
In
starting
the room
already.
goes silent. One
And
floor.
silence fell over the
Hey,
land.
yeah, isn't a Jeep smaller than a tank?
Oh, I meant.
Yes, it is.
Exactly. Okay, I didn't mean that.
Good one, Brandy.
Yeah, he got a little taco toy penis sitting over here. Over here, we got the beautiful, curvaceous, just booked a commercial for American Airlines. Hope I get a buddy pass off of that.
Brandi Magee, don't let the sweet face fool ya.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. See there?
I can tell you booked.
Why?
Because your hair selection is a whole lot better. The
Yeah.
The bangs alone, you got a fresh bag out of that. I can respect
You
that.
look like you already spending that money. You look good.
You
look
gotta
good.
check
Love
it,
the
but
linen.
I'm looking for it. Thank you very
Yes,
much. You know,
congratulations.
like Zena said, it's a hot day today, so I had to pull out my summer linen, feeling slick, feeling good about myself.
Do you wear panties with the linen pants? I don't know how they go.
Sometimes, but sometimes yes, sometimes no. Today I am.
Don't nobody need to know that.
We always look at that.
That was nasty.
You
Nobody
need to know that I got a moist hand over here.
That's nasty.
Over here,
Yeah, whoa, slow. Whoa.
I'm talking to ladies. I can say that to ladies. You shouldn't even comment on that. Dudes, stay out of that. I'm talking to two
I
girls.
already said he was suspect.
Yeah, I'm talking to two girls.
When another dude says that and the words cross your face as a man, you're like, whoa, where'd
you're
that go?
supposed to
That's
say
when you
shit.
just sit back in that
'cause
chair.
I'm talking to
You're
ladies.
supposed to not even actually hear that.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, whatever. You're
Shut
call
up,
me
G.
suspect.
Yeah,
Both of
you
y'all.
suspect.
I'm not suspect. I am the man.
Yeah,
The
nigga. When
Mac
I said
Daddy.
that, you uncrossed your legs. Fucking celibate fag. Oh, we can't say fag. I'm sorry.
Man, you can't say that.
I said celibate fag. I mean, you just think about gay shit. I never said you. Never said you participated.
No, Now that's funny.
You're a straight man with gay dreams. Over here we got, is that brown? What is that? What color is that?
This is like a brown, with the white jumping off a little.
I thought he was topless.
Hey, that was good. You could tell a girl about the commercial. You're getting funny.
She sure is. Here's a guy that haven't booked none since 87.
No, it was 90s. Let's get it right.
It's only 2011.
I'm
sorry. Get it right.
I'm sorry. I just threw a decade at you like that.
Right.
My bad.
Right. Mine was nationals. Hers international.
Yeah, right.
Nobody's going to see it.
You're the community commercial. What we got? Who we got ready?
Oh, my name is Louis Dix.
Suckalata. Now, we're just going to jump right into it. Of course.
Hold on. We can't just jump right into
That's
it like
right.
that.
Get it right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I saw him in Vegas last weekend handing out random sucker punches in the lobby. Last name Mack. First name Johnny. Middle name is motherfucking. And when I see him, there goes Johnny motherfucking Mack.
Random sucker punches. It's hysterical. I'm just going to jump right into it. Okay, this segment going to be called The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
No, I ain't going to take
just
my
be careful when you jump into it. Don't headbutt me.
I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to let y'all comment first. We're going to talk about the Mayweather situation.
All right.
I thought it was a beautiful fight. I loved it. Would anybody know anything about boxing? If you watch it or you participated in the ring, whether the amateur or pro or just train, the first thing they teach you is protect yourself at all times. Not sometimes. Not every once in a while. He said protect yourself at all times.
And when you tap gloves, it's time to go.
Can I get into that? Let me get into it first. First one, it's a fight. I'm having a fist fight with you.
I'm with you.
It's full fisticuffs right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Stop the hugging and the kissing. Stop it. I don't need to be kissed by your sweaty ass face or my sweaty ass face.
That's right.
After you headbutted me.
Yeah, after you headbutt me. I'm trying to, and that's what I didn't like about the Sugar Shane and Pacquiao fight. It was too apologetic and too tapping gloves every fucking 6 seconds. Hey, it's a fight. Now, if me and you are playing cards and I say something out of line, maybe we can tap just my bag, Lou this. Oh, I'm sorry, Johnny Mack. And we can go on. But we're having a fight for money. My job is to knock your fucking head off. Period.
Right.
Point blank. I'm trying to knock you out. Push your nose through your brain. That's my intention.
With your fist.
With my fist. I don't like all this gentleman shit. We got to high-five each other in the press conference. We got to comment each other on each other's clothes and your hat. Hey, I ain't got time for that shit. I got to fight. I done had many fights. A couple in the club, a couple in bars.
A couple of them in prison.
A couple in prison, a couple in New Jersey. I get down.
And you say you fight to win.
Yeah, I'm fighting for the kill.
I've had some fights now. I've had to step.
With your feminine side. I know you lost that one. So, I didn't see nothing wrong with Mayweather did. The referee broke him up. Well, the referee put that arm in the middle of y'all. Let's get it on. Mills Lane says that all the time. Let's get it on. It's time for a fight.
Right.
What was Ortiz doing in the middle of this fight?
Okay, ladies. Let the ladies, who had all the
Brandi, I know you was there. You're looking good. I know you went down there. You probably didn't, Did you go to the fight?
I didn't go to the fight. I watched the fight here in L.A. And I watched every moment of it. And I tell you what, I thought that Ortiz got everything he deserved. I had to argue with people afterwards saying that Mayweather was dirty. I think that's bullshit. Okay, first of all, it was dirty for that boy to headbutt him like that because it was no accident. Give us a call at 855-369-9898. Let us know what you think about that. That was no accident.
No accident.
And I said it last week, and I'll say it now. If you fight dirty, first of all, expect to get beat dirty.
So when you've had your fight, you fight dirty?
Hey, if you fight dirty with me, if you lose dirty, shut the hell up. Don't kiss me. Don't hug me.
You snatch my weave, I snatch your weave.
I'm cutting. If you snatch my weave, I'm bringing out scissors, okay?
For the
you
stitches.
know how she
For the
is.
stitches.
Right.
At least a glue gun. Zena, what you think about the fight? Give me your good, your bad, and your ugly.
My good actually has nothing to do with the fight, but Miss Jackson Mayweather's girl, her outfit was on point.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
Okay, so you gave her a belt for that. I don't know.
Apparently she's a designer, but her outfit was so on point. And
There's a mother. There's a young
hey,
lady.
I look at
good.
fashion. I like
I'm with
fashion. That's
you,
what
I'm
I pay
with you.
attention
So
to.
that's your good, her outfit.
That's my good, yes.
What's your bad?
The bad, I think when Ortiz, it was like at the end, he said that, he apologized or whatever, and then later on when he went to go do his interviews, he was basically saying that Mayweather really wasn't that good of a fighter. So it was like you're contradicting yourself. Now you're changing up your stories. And I don't like that part about him.
And didn't he have a black eye when he was saying that?
Yes.
And what's your ugly?
What's your ugly?
And my ugly was hilarious. Is Mayweather's face after he headbutted him, because he was like, "Come on, son."
Yeah.
The face that he gave was hysterical. I loved
that was your
it.
ugly. The headbutt was your ugly, or the facial expression?
No, Mayweather's facial expression. I loved it.
Lou Dix?
The good was how it brought people together. Like I said, it was a great environment.
It didn't bring nobody together.
It did.
Actually, it did.
It brought people together. I mean, in a sense
How
of.
did it bring people together? They paid for those tickets.
Because everybody was like, "Where's the fight party?"
Yeah, it was a heterosexual evening.
What would you know about that, Lou?
What I'm meaning is that you
opposed to a gay night?
No, I've never experienced a gay night. But what I'm saying is
this dude is
that
weird.
it was a night where it was okay to fight, okay to say root for somebody getting beat up, and that's what it was.
Yeah,
It was a nice heterosexual, go get my food woman while I watch the fight. That was a great night.
So you say you were serving food all night?
No. So that was the good. The bad was the referee. He was horrible.
Okay, wow.
And the ugly
Well, why was the referee bad? Give me a comment on that.
Because he wasn't paying attention. He was caught up in the hype. He didn't stay tunnel vision. He was caught up in the hype, looking away. He wasn't on his job. So, and we always get on Richard Steele and those other guys because they're so into it. But this was the time the guys should have been into it. So now also, and I didn't like the fact that the ugly was that they didn't let Larry Merchant and him keep going. I think that I wanted to see that. The ugly was I wanted to see him just.
I think everybody.
He should have headbutted Larry Merchant.
Larry Merchant said, if I was 50 years younger, I'd whoop your ass. No, if you was 50 years younger, you'd still be 80. This motherfucker 2 days older than baseball. You can't do much in there.
Okay, yours, Johnny Mack. Go ahead.
Here's my good, bad, and the ugly. The good was the knockdown, the knockout. I respected that. I love that because as a fighter, you are supposed to catch me. When you box, it's not the hardest punch that you throw that knocks the cat out. It's the punch you don't see. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can see the punch, I can brace for it, I can roll with it, I can block it, whatever. So that's why they teach you to throw a combination 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Because hopefully he don't see one of these 1, 2, or 3. So that was my good. The knockout was fantastic.
The bad?
The bad was the headbutt.
He charged
Because
him.
he held his hands down and just.
But he charged
and
up.
he went up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went up, could have caught him up in the nose and could have, did some damage,
Right.
some serious damage, more than just a broken nose. He intentionally, maliciously tried to headbutted this guy trying to end the fight or cause some serious damage. With a headbutt, you can bust the eye. If he busts the eye, it's a done deal. He can keep fighting, but now your vision going to be blurred or whatever case may be, and you won't be able to stop the right hand or the left. Well, he's left-handed, so he won't be able to stop his right hand jab or whatever. So
but
that's
it's
to
a
me.
fight, Mac. You said it.
No, headbutting is not in.
But what if he had got away with it?
But
No, he had already
away with
been headbutting him throughout the fight, but he wasn't able to hide that one. He
Right.
wasn't able to make that one look like an accident. But Ortiz had been headbutting already throughout the fight.
He wasn't trying to hide it.
Well, you know the rules. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Huh? Well, your wife should know all about that. I love taking pokes. We gonna go take a call? We about to go right now to Buffalo, not the Wings. We gonna go to the Buffalo. We got my man 10 grand, Cloud.
What up, Cloud?
What up, Cloud?
Hey, what's going on, Foxxhole?
What's going on, pimpin'?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, I got some points to make, but first of all, I'm going to say before anything else, I'm tired of motherfuckers saying that it was a sucker punch. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to sucker punch a sucker.
I agree with you.
But okay, number one, proceeding up to the knockout, Floyd was piecing them up all throughout those rounds.
Yep.
Number two, Ortiz headbutted Mayweather, and not just regular headbutt, he like torpedo headbutted him.
Yep.
And then number three, tell me who the fuck apologizes in the middle of a fight. Even me, being the most reasonable person I am, if I was fighting you and you all of a sudden you want to stop, like, hey, man, this is foolish, I'm sorry. Hey, I would accept your apology, but at the same time, I'd be like, don't take this ass whooping personally. Save
Just
that
take
shit
it.
for the dressing room. And that's all I got.
Hilarious. Funny call, Cloud.
Hey, great call, Cloud.
Great
I
call.
agree.
Yes. Take care,
I agree
Cloud.
with the man wholeheartedly. It's a fight. And I wouldn't call it a sucker punch, but I am supposed to punch you when your guard is down. I'm supposed to punch you when you wiping the sweat off your face, or you not looking. You look. What the fuck was he looking at?
Hey, how do you call it a sucker punch? You're supposed to have your guard up, and they already tap gloves. When you tap gloves, it's on.
I'm not tapping no gloves.
And go ahead. Most guys that have a father and all that, or uncle, when they teach you how to fight, they say put your hands up. See, bams! I told you to keep your hands up.
In your case, your auntie. We're about to go to Chicago. They got some great food. Remember that sea bass at that was it Park 57? Remember that sea bass we ate over? Oh my God, I ate that sea bass out of my hand. That's how delicious it was.
Where, in Chicago?
In Chicago.
Chicago got the best food.
Man, put the little lemon on. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Chicago, we got Super Bad.
Super Bad.
And I'm Super Bad. What's up, Super Bad?
Yo, what y'all got going on today, Foxxhole?
What's up,
talk
Super
about
Bad?
this ass whooping that Mayweather put on this Hispanic dude.
And you better be able to fight with a name Super Bad.
Oh, baby. Hey, I bring it. Hey, check this out. The good was definitely looking at Miss Jackson before the fight. The bad was looking at Ortiz kiss that sweaty man on his face.
What's your ugly?
The ugly was Lou Dix on No Homo last night.
We'll get into that later.
That was a great show. Didn't you enjoy that show, Super Bad?
That was a great show, but your comment was left fieldish.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Because what I talked about, being extra gay?
No, okay. You talking about the dude that used to be on y'all channel. I forget what his name is, but you.
Zoe brought up the kid. Yeah, B. Scott, that kid. Yeah.
Yeah, but B. Scott, you talking about if you're gonna be gay, go ahead and get the whole sex change. What the hell is that, Lou Dix?
Well, I'm just saying. Well,
Lou Dix gonna be the surgeon.
No, I'm saying no, Super Bad. Based on that cat and how he looks and the extent that he's gone, he should go all the way. Come on, seen him?
Let's stick to the Mayweather boxing thing. I don't want to get into that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, all right. But Super Bad. Call me later. We'll talk about it.
What the fuck?
All right,
See, I told you.
This dude's a gay catalog right here. hey, here's my favorite part of the whole situation. We're gonna play this clip. This is my favorite part when Mayweather and Larry Merchant got into a verbal dispute there. I thought it was absolutely hysterical. We're just gonna play the clip and comment afterwards. Let's go to the clip there, Kirkwood.
You were in charge of the fight. You were aggressive and trying and taking advantage of what you saw as a flaw.
You know what I'm going to do? Because you don't ever give me a fair shake. You know that? So I'm going to go and let you talk to Victor Ortiz, all right? I'm through. They put somebody else up and give me an interview.
What are you talking about? What are you talking
heard
about?
him. You never give me a fair shake. HBO needs to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit. You're not shit.
I wish I was 50 years younger and I'd kick your ass.
You won't do shit. You won't do nothing.
I like the dude in the background. His boy was like, you ain't gonna do nothing.
I love that. I love how black people talk. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. Now, here's my thing.
You heard him.
I'm going to take Mayweather's side on this once again. And this is my little point of view. Larry Merchant don't like Mayweather. He didn't like Roy Jones. No matter what Mayweather's 42-0.
Or Larry Holmes.
Merchant always brag or bag on Mayweather. He didn't say shit about Ortiz headbutting him. He didn't even say shit about the straight right hands that Mayweather peppered his face with on the regular. He didn't say shit about Mayweather in one round had 17-2 as far as punches landed. He landed 17 to Ortiz 2 in one round. You know what I'm saying? But Larry Merchant didn't say nothing about that. He just came in about the controversial knockout.
Mm-hmm.
And it's true.
And he kept
Merchant don't never give Mayweather any props. Ever. You go back to the history of Mayweather fighting on HBO, whatever, the pay-per-view, Larry Merchant always got some. How do you got something bad to say about a motherfucker that just knocked you out?
All right.
I just won this fight. What could you say bad? It took too long?
There is no answer.
You're supposed to comment. That's why it's called radio.
We were saying there is no answer.
I thought it was a rhetorical question.
You were making a point. We were like,
since you wasn't talking.
No, we were like, okay.
Hold on for a second, Faded Brown. We about to go to Michigan. We got my man 10 Grand James, not LeBron James, not even Jesse James, but just James on the line. What's up, James?
Hey, James.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's up, Pimpin'?
What's up?
There's ladies here,
Hi,
too.
It's ladies, too.
But they sound like fellas, so keep going, James.
Suspect now, so. At any rate, hey, y'all got to realize, Larry Merchant has had it in for Floyd since the very first fight he's ever commentated on. He ain't never gave Floyd a break. What I want to see is Larry Merchant talking about he want to be 50 years younger. Why don't you put him in there with Floyd Senior and let Floyd Senior whoop his ass for a minute?
Oh.
That's funny.
Oh,
that That is funny.
James.
Hey, James. James?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're James. Give me your good, your bad, and ugly about the fight, or the Mayweather and Murchie. Give me your good, bad, and ugly about the whole situation.
The good was a knockout.
Yes, he was.
Clean, perfect, good, very good display of the sweet science of boxing.
Yeah, especially with your hands down. Yeah.
Right. The bad, Victor Ortiz trying to kiss this motherfucker. Is he suspect? What's that? Now, is he hanging around Oscar De La Hoya too long? Is he going to come out?
Hysterical.
Hilarious.
He do be coordinated. I just gonna say that.
Oscar De La Hoya be wearing fishnets. But go
Got them
ahead.
eyebrows arched.
Boas.
Fishnets. What's the ugly?
The ugly, just the right hands that Floyd was wearing his ass out with all night.
He was weighing him out with the straight right.
Yeah, James, that was very good.
Hey, thanks for the phone call. We appreciate it. And anytime you want to call in and talk shit about Lou Dix, you're more than welcome to do that. I respect that.
You know what, James? Don't do
Now,
that.
we're about to go to Arizona. We got Big Will.
Big Will.
What up?
What up, what up?
What up, Will?
Is Martin Luther King Day a holiday out there yet?
Say again?
Is Martin Luther King, is that a holiday out there yet?
Oh, yeah, we got it now.
About time.
They don't
Yeah.
give motherfuckers the day off. You have
You
to
don't?
take that shit. Oh.
Well, at least we know you're black with that attitude.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Go
check
ahead.
it, man. Here's my thing, bro. Ortiz come up and say Mayweather won the good fighter.
He did say that.
All the times I have been watching boxing, a motherfucker don't headbutt a motherfucker unless he loses.
That's
like
right.
Mike Tyson biting Holyfield motherfucking ear. You losing. All right?
Yeah.
My other point is, the last thing we need in boxing is a little more kissing and motherfucking hugging. Motherfucker, step back and put your hands up. Let's be real.
Yeah.
And, bruh, Larry Merchant. Larry Merchant is a drunk. So who can pay attention to this?
He is a drunk.
That's funny.
That's funny.
That's about all I got to say. And Foxxhole, I appreciate the hell out you guys, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. We appreciate you, too.
Be safe out there.
Hey, that was funny. He said a Larry Merchant is a drunk.
Enough said.
We about to go to Indy. Love Indy. We performed out there.
319.
That's fantastic.
It was a good time. Yeah.
It was a good time.
317.
I'm trying to think if I slept with somebody out there.
Bad
I
job.
think you did, because I remember you was getting them liquored up at the thing
right.
with those,
That's right.
what's the Washington apples that you used.
I would like to thank the young
You gotta
lady
get
that
'em
really
liquored
thought
up
I was going
first?
to put it in the movies. Thank you for being for letting me deceive you. I appreciate that.
It's about time you should be getting a call.
That's the only way you get them? You got to liquor them up first?
It don't matter as long as I get them. Whether your hands up or hands down, as long as you get knocked out.
That's
right. You supposed to be on your A game, bitch. Anyway, we about to go to Indy. We got my man 10 grand Isaac.
Back.
What up, Isaac?
Hey, what's going on, Foxxhole? How y'all doing, man?
What's going on,
Isaac?
Hey, look, I got two comments. One about the fight itself and one about Larry Merchant. The fight is Floyd went street on him. The dude went street, so Floyd went street back on him. So when you go street, guess what? All is fair, love, and war. So when you turn your head and was trying to kiss me, guess what? Floyd had that thing already loaded. He already knew when he stepped back, Floyd already knew what he was going to do. So when he popped him, the dude looked at the referee like, hey, did you see this? And Floyd said, keep on looking, I'm going to give you this other one and get your ass up off the canvas, nigga. And the other thing about Larry Merchant is he stepped in he already had an attitude. He came in the ring like he was biting on lemons the whole fight or something. And he already had an attitude because I was pissed before Floyd got pissed. Because he was already hating on him. He always hated on him, and he ain't going to never give Floyd his credit.
Hey, you're right. And you know what I didn't like about the whole Larry Merchant comment, whatever? Floyd didn't attack him. Merchant said, if I was 50 years younger, I'd kick your ass. Floyd Mayweather never said, I'm going to slap the shit out you.
Right.
You are an HBO employer. You work for HBO. What gives you the right? I think HBO should suspend him. Because
No, I don't
think about it.
No,
You
because-
came out and said, I should kick your ass. If I was 50 years younger, I would kick your ass. Floyd Mayweather did not say that. He just said, you ain't shit. You don't know nothing about boxing. They should fire you. He never went to the physical.
But here's the thing. I could see if that was a dog show, but at a fight, you think he could at least say
Merchant
that.
is not fighting.
But still.
Mayweather can say it because he's a fighter.
He's
Merchant
full
is
of
a
room and
reporter.
testosterone. Come on, man.
Hold on for a second. Zena made a great comment with her beautiful hair.
What?
Say it one more time. I think her hair was talking. What would you say?
say?
I said Mayweather is a fighter, so he can say it. That's what he's there for. Merchant is a reporter. That's not his job to go in on the talent.
Right.
That's true.
I agree. And he wasn't being objective
What if you
either.
say, about 50 years younger, I kick your ass right now and I punch you in your fucking face?
Because the man told him, look, Floyd told him, F you, whatever this and this.
No, he didn't say F you. He said you ain't
He
shit.
did it.
You don't.
Okay, well, if you tell
But
me
it
I'm
don't
not
matter.
this,
That's Floyd's job. That's
all
what sponsors
etiquette is
do.
out
They
the
talk
room. If
shit.
you won't come at me like
no,
that.
actually what Floyd started to do was say, hey, I don't want to be a part of this interview anymore. You can go interview him because you're not being fair to me.
Right.
And Merchant continued to talk to him, and that's when it got more elevated. But really, Mayweather was saying, you know what? You're never fair to me in interviews. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Go interview the other guy right now.
Well,
And you know what?
And then his boys start
McGee,
talking
that's
trash.
the last. I'm supposed to. I respect what you said, Brandon McGee. We'll take a quick break right quick and come right back. Foxxhole.
Who we coming back with?
XM. We got a very special guest. This cat is one of the funniest cats I've seen in a long time. What I respect about this guy by being funny is that every time I see him, he got new material.
Oh, so it's not G-Thing.
No. G-Thing just got new clothes. This cat always got new material. I've been on this guy for like 11, 12 years. How long been knowing you? About 12 years?
Longer than that.
12, 13, but he had the fro. We'll be right back. The Foxxhole Sirius XM 98 is going down. I can't wait to see Ortiz. I'm going to take a piece out of his ass because he won't be looking.
Drunk on Chris, mommy on E. Can't keep a little model hands on
And the Foxxhole is back.
Drinking on
And I wish I never met her. My favorite part right there. I've said that many nights to the baby mama I shouldn't have had. I wish I never met her at all.
So dirty.
They gotta make condoms a little bit tougher. I'm just gonna say that.
You gotta stop fucking the wrong
You need
girl.
that. You need that seatbelt material to make condoms out of.
You need to go ahead and get your proper size, bro.
Yeah, you can't be wearing them thin.
Yeah.
All you need to cover is the head. That's all I was taught. I was just taught protect your head at all times.
That's where you went wrong.
You don't want no helmet-to-helmet contact.
Yeah, I don't want no.
Say forget the shaft, huh?
That didn't come out right.
Whoa.
That didn't come out right.
Dang, helmet to helmet.
Whoa.
Yeah, that didn't come out right. I meant,
Hey.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, threw me off right there.
Yeah, that threw me
I was talking about how you ain't protecting your shaft.
Right,
You know?
that's what I meant.
I heard head to
I know.
head.
I meant
Threw me off.
no, your shaft inside her.
Well, anyway, okay. Hey,
Let it go. Let it go.
welcome back to the fire. Well, who we got right here is a very, very close, dear friend of mine. Yeah. I briefed y'all on this young man earlier before we left. Great comic. If you had the pleasure to see this cat, you know, whether you paid for it or got in free, whatever the case may be, very, very funny cat from D.C. who is known for putting hands on a motherfucker.
Put hands on them.
They got some great food, but they can fight.
I put hands on them. No
yeah, you
bull.
put hands on them, yeah.
I put hands on them on stage and everything. That's my new thing. You get in my way, I'm putting hands on you.
I almost got into an altercation.
Not in the real fight, with jokes. I'm doing it with jokes now.
And
I remember one time I was about to get into it with somebody outside of another race, and all the black folks that was talking all the shit, only one that came outside, because I was outnumbered like four hunkies to one, but I was going to take all four of them hunkies. I was angry.
Right.
This young man was the only man that come outside and had my back and said, Mac, you straight?
Yeah,
and I said, hold him here until we get this pistol, and then we'll work it out.
I put hands
And now
on
that
him.
he's just got released from prison, no, I'm serious. You've seen him on HBO's Def Comedy Jam, guys, NBC's Later, MTV Snaps, BET's Comic View, such films as The Watermelon Heist, which was a top 10 film.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. Y'all got the worst film I ever been at. What about?
Yeah, they
what
do
about
that around here.
What about First Sunday? American Hustle.
I'm sorry, Leprechaun in the Hood. How can we forget that one?
Cantaloupe Circus.
I know.
The Watermelon Heist. The Cantaloupe Runaway.
One thing you can say, if you've seen him live on stage or on Showtime, his comedy is straight down the middle. Please welcome the one and only Red Grant. Give him a big hand. Red, yeah.
Red Grant.
Fellow
Welcome to the
light-skinned brother.
Foxxhole.
Fellow light-skinned brother.
I'm light-skinned. Well, I'm light-skinned, but I'm a dark-skinned dude living in a light-skinned body. I'm just letting you know.
What does that mean?
It means that my father dark-skinned, my mother light-skinned. I'm really my father, but I got her skin complexion.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I feel the same way.
In the summertime, I don't get lighter than, darker than probably her.
Zena.
No,
Zena. He's pointing to Zena, not me, because I'm brown.
You light in Africa. I'm tired of light-skinned people over here trying to be dark-skinned, and you go to Africa. Louis Dix is light-skinned in Africa.
Yeah, you're an albino in Africa.
AJ Jamal has a great joke about being so dark.
Well,
Basically,
don't fuck it up, I tell you. Yeah. This This dude will fuck up a free cornbread dinner right here. This dude. Don't ever tell nobody else's joke.
Johnny Mack is on fire.
Shit. now, Red, I've been knowing Red since the 90s.
Oh, God.
Let's talk about your comedy style. And what I appreciate about you is that you always got fresh, brand new material.
Because I'm always trying to do new specials, you know what I mean? I got a HBO special on, I got a Showtime special on, and a Comedy Central special on right now. All different material. I'm shooting a new special.
All you need is a blue light special.
I know, man.
Special out.
I need.
You gonna perform at the Special Olympics too?
I need
at special occasions.
You only do special events.
This is such a special interview.
We got a Taco Bell special going on here.
His laugh is hilarious.
Oh yeah, this dude right here.
Hey, yeah, your laugh is special.
His laugh is comedy.
He used to do this joke. Remember this joke you used to have? You used to get on stage with a stool, and nobody know what he was doing. He would like nonchalantly try to scratch his booty without nobody knowing. Remember that joke?
Well, I used to tell people they need to wash their ass. You know what I mean? I said, it's one brother here tonight probably with some dirty drawers on, sitting in his chair, ass itching like a mug. Damn, that's old school right there.
I've been knowing you since the 90s. Let's talk about where you come from and how you got into comedy and how far comedy has taken you so far. Because I see this Red right now. Love the shirt. I see this Red right now, and I remember you was wearing throwback. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And the progression that you've had. And then we're going to talk about the comics you don't like.
Okay.
I heard you had a beef with G-Thing once.
We'll talk about that.
Okay, you want to get into it now?
Nah.
We'll wait.
Let me say one thing that this is how good.
It's not about you right now.
No, it's about him.
I don't like being interrupted.
I'm sorry, but this is how gifted he is. Bob Sumter, for those of you who don't know, is the guy who booked Def Jam.
Right.
And this guy is personally working with him. That's how gifted he is.
Laugh mob.
Because Bob just walks past everybody.
Laugh mob.
Huh?
Laugh mob.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, man, I got in the game when I was.
Thank you so much, because his story was dying.
He just fell asleep.
People don't know, man.
That was a poignant moment.
Dying like newborn flies in Africa right here. It's off the chain.
Everybody fanning around this.
What time these flies go to sleep?
All right.
No, man.
Go ahead, Red. I'm sorry for that.
When I was 17, I got a football scholarship to go to school in Savannah State University, and I lost that by fighting. I got sent home. And
who's you fighting?
I was fighting this a fellow teammate, beat him up, gave him like 62 staples in his head.
Man, what position?
He played lineman, I played fullback. And he was talking trash, and so I lost my scholarship, to make a long story short. And I came home, and my mother was like, get a job, and I worked at a car dealership. Then my frat brothers, big shout out to Cap Alpha Psi, they was like, man, you need to tell jokes, man. You funny as hell. So I started telling jokes, and 6 months after that, I was on Def Comedy Jam.
So you pledged in one semester at a fraternity?
No, I pledged when I was 19. I pledged in my second year.
Okay, so you were in school for at least 2 years.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in school 2 years, and I pledged, and I started telling jokes. And Bob found me when I was 19, and from there, I was on Teen Summit.
You and Lou got something in college, because you went to, where you went to?
Savannah State.
And you went to Negro State. That's amazing how that happened.
Hey, as long as we went to school, that's important.
He majored in illiteracy. Don't worry about it. So keep going with your story.
No, I mean, it's a boring story, but to make a long story short, I was on TV since I was 19, 38 now, about to be 39. I feel grown now. I'm in my grown madness.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I feel like it's my time, you know what I mean, to shine and take over. Now, I don't have no beefs with no comedians. Everybody knows some comedians out there beefing with comedians, but I ain't beefing with no comedians.
Not into that. We're not gonna
I'm so funny that I don't need to beef with nobody.
That's how I feel. I'm so funny, I don't need to.
Lil Dick, no.
Lil Dick. Did you say Lil Dick or Louis Dicks?
Hey, whatever you want to call him. It's all the same.
Only his wife called him Lil Dick.
They be on your head, boy.
So, that almost hurts.
So give me your take on the Floyd Mayweather incident.
I ain't give a fuck about Floyd. You know what I mean? I ain't look at that fight. I was fighting with my lady that night. It's a whole nother fight. I'm fighting every day in my house with a 2-year-old hater and a wife.
He said a 2-year-old hater.
That is hilarious.
How is a 2-year-old hating on you?
Because a 2-year-old won't let me get no Yankee yank from my wife. that means me and my wife beef all the time because she ain't getting her sexual prowess right. So we going to kick somebody the ass out the house.
I know how you
And
feel.
you pointing on the 2-year-old.
Yeah.
You got a boy or girl?
I got a girl. It's messed up when you got to do it silently. Silently doing it is the worst. When you used to stroking that thing and stroking that thing, and now you got to be like, quiet, soft hips, real soft shoulders, soft back.
I cannot.
Soft toes.
But look how he grinding that chair, though.
I know you got good hip backs.
I do. I'm trying to tell you, lucky I'm married. I heard you don't wear drawers with linen.
Oh my God,
nigga, you way better than T-Thing. I can tell you that right now.
Oh, you gotta. Yeah, I'm on another league.
You ain't gotta
man.
tell him that.
I'm in another league. I'm trying to come up here all the time. I'm trying to be re-invited.
And it's fantastic. We're going to go to Brandi Magee.
Why? Everything's been so good.
You still got tears in my eyes.
I know, Red, you are hilarious.
He living with a 2-year-old hater.
Hated quietly.
And she lives at the bottom of the bed, too, in her own crib. So you got to do it at 4:30 in the morning or you ain't going to get nothing.
If you move the wrong way, light beams come on.
And I got, like, rough feet, so my feet hit the cover, and that wakes them up.
That's hysterical. I love it.
Back to Brandi.
Well, that's okay. You're gonna be around with us.
Wait, what time is it?
It's time.
For what? It's time for
You know what
what
time it's
got to be time for. Oh, yes.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to give you a moment, too, Tim. We got to give you something.
Yeah, as soon as you get some talent, we're going to give you something.
Exactly. You guys, it's time for the Celebrity Get Down with Brandi Magee, where I tell you about what's going on in the entertainment industry right now, and also celebrities. Right now, NFL star Jerome Simpson was caught with 8.5 pounds of weed in his Kentucky home.
Shout out to POTUS.
Was it wet?
No, actually what happened is that the cops searched his home after finding a package that was mailed to him with 2.5 pounds of weed. After that, they then went to his house and found another 6 pounds of weed, packaging material, scales, smoking devices, and everything. And the National Marijuana Initiative is trying to say that he was setting his house up as a potential distribution network.
It sounds like a distribution network already. I mean, once you go over 1 pound, come on, we ain't smoking a pound in a week, so he got to be distributed.
8.5 pounds.
Maybe, he was trying to get his Costco weed on.
No, he was preparing for the lockout.
Well, you should have said that to Lamar Odom because that's who's locked out. That's too much. No, I mean, first of all, you think they ain't gonna track down the weed to your crib?
Well, they mailed it to them. So.
You don't
shipped it with a label.
Somebody signed, but
signature?
the person, Anthony Collins, an offensive tackle who's on the team, signed for it, and some woman. His boy was there at the crib and signed for it.
Did he know what he was signing for?
Evidently, he knows now.
Yeah, no, I'm saying then now he gonna bring his man in to get a felony.
He can't protect the quarterback. Now he can't protect Simpson either. These goddamn Bengals is terrible.
Hilarious.
That's why Carson Palmer quit.
Shit. Jesus Christ. What else you got, Brandi Magee?
All right. Just by the way, the two guys were detained while they were being searched, but neither one of them have been arrested.
They will be.
Also, Chris Brown this weekend, last night, promised to reward the fan who returned his $22,000 watch at the VMAs, and he came through last night. He went to the fan's hometown in Cincinnati last night, and he hooked the girl up, her name was Alicia, with 2 tickets to his concert at the Riverbend Music Center. He also gave her a face-to-face thank you. He invited her to hang out with him and his entourage before the show to eat some cake, and he signed a picture for her.
I need a little bit more than that, Chris Brown. I just found your $22,000 watch.
I need a check.
I need at least a $19,000 watch.
Right.
I'm just saying. But first of all, let's shout the girl out because she found it and did the right thing.
No, she didn't.
Oh, she did. And she'll always be. Somebody should be rewarding her, and God will. But I would have kept it.
Yeah, but okay, think about it.
Maybe her karma will come back in another way.
There you go.
I'm sure it probably will because karma does come back
karma,
around.
I need some caramel. I don't need no karma.
Damn karma, I need cash.
But if I give you back a $22,000 watch, I already saw you at the VMAs. I don't need tickets to your concert.
But just think about it, man. I'll be lying to people already about how much my watches cost anyway.
Me too.
No matter if they $22, it's $22,000 watch.
Right.
So really, was it a $22,000 watch, Chris?
Yeah.
Or because you are a baller on baller status,
Right.
you're going to make us try to believe you threw a $22,000 watch?
He didn't throw it. It fell off during his VMA.
No, he threw it.
I saw.
Oh, he threw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
threw
my
it.
bad.
Oh, hell no. I would have kept that.
Why would you throw it?
No.
Shit.
There wasn't 22,000. But I would have. Man, that's it's 22,000.
That's going into your 95 Corolla right there, Lou Dix.
You could have bought like 10 of them.
Now I'm confused. I need to get the story right.
She
Because why
said
would
you could have
throw
bought
it?
10 of them.
It was coming off his wrist when he was coming down. He was like, tonight,
Yeah.
I want all my friends tonight. And he took
That's
it up,
Neo.
and then-
Same thing.
Oh, that's
Same-
Neo. Oh, I'm sorry.
Same
voice. Same voice.
That was your daddy coming out. That was the dark skin. You didn't want to sing the light skin version.
Hilarious.
That's hysterical. Keep going, Brandy.
Okay, so you
Mary
guys,
Grant
you
is
Scarface
hysterical.
fans, Universal Pictures is developing a new version of Scarface.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
No.
the first one was released in 1932, and then the famous one that you guys all know about was the 1983 iconic film that starred Al Pacino as Cuban gangster Tony Montana.
Written by Oliver Stone.
Yeah, written by Oliver Stone. Now, this one isn't intended to be a remake or a sequel, but it does want to contain the same elements of the other two Scarfaces, which was an outsider, an immigrant that barges his way into the criminal
Don't do it.
establishment in pursuit of twisted ambition. What do you guys think about that?
I think it's a downright terrible idea because you would not be able to recapture the performance Al Pacino gave in Scarface.
You remake a classic like that.
Sometimes you got to leave shit alone.
But they said it's not a remake, and actually whenever they did the 1983 version, they were saying that no, they shouldn't do that as well because the 1932 version was also a pretty big film, but it's just it's a totally different story with a different theme, and what was important in the other two versions were the ethnicity and location. Those played a very, very big part in the storytelling, so there's probably going to do a different version with a different type of guy in a different location.
I just think they're going to cast it wrong. They're going to put Puffy as Tony Montana. It's going to be bad, man. It's going to be somebody terrible, man.
Somebody like Soulja Boy is
Tony Montana.
If you had to do a new Scarface right now, who would it be?
Who would I put in there?
Yeah.
Regina King would have to play the wife.
Hilarious.
She played the wife all the time.
I would put Victor Ortiz in there because apparently he's used to taking an ass whooping.
So he going to lose his shootout.
No, by the time they do the film, Jaden Smith will be the lead. His dad will buy it for him.
Nah, you can't buy that. Universal got money too.
You could buy that film.
Nigga, they got money. They don't sell out. Black people be killing me. He gonna buy it. Universal got billions.
They be killing me too, cause I ain't Will and them got money.
They got money.
Bricks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got stacks on racks on stacks.
Yeah.
And when you
say that again. Say that
stacks
again.
on racks on racks, stacks and bigger stacks. So when you go to their house and they got 72 rooms,
Yeah, it's
you know what I'm saying?
amazing.
That's beautiful. But they ain't got no studio.
They ain't got no studio money.
They ain't got it.
What about Tyler Perry?
22.
He ain't got man.
If
come
Tyler
on.
Perry even attempted, I would just go
What
ahead
if he
and
started
jump.
I can't see Madea playing Tony Montana.
Scarface be having a little.
I don't want to see Mr. Brown as Tony Montana. I don't want to see that in my whole goddamn life.
Lord Jesus.
And I don't want to see Tyler play the girl who Tony is talking to in the tub about how you can't have no more babies. That's what I don't want to see.
You don't want to see Tyler with bangs? That's what you saying?
Look at her. She can't even have no baby. She don't even have no uterus.
The woman's polluted. What else you got, Brandy?
Really briefly, Halle Berry broke her foot when she was in Spain.
What was she doing? Driving?
She was in Spain working on a film called Cloud Atlas, but she actually broke her foot on a day off. So from now, for the rest of the film, they're going to shoot her from the waist.
Oh, she broke her foot stepping over looking for another man.
Yeah, she was in a Catwoman outfit and couldn't take it.
Hilarious.
Oh, that was a horrible
Zena. Zena, what you think about Halle Berry breaking her foot?
Halle Berry breaking her foot. What was she doing on her day off to break her foot? Did they say that?
I don't know. She was
Kicking
somewhere in
Catwoman's
Mallorca.
Hey, she could have been chasing around that baby, so who knows?
That's true.
She was
She takes that little baby everywhere, so.
Yeah.
She was shuffling.
Yeah.
Party rock.
I can't.
I got a question for Zena.
Yes.
Why are you here?
Why am I here?
Mess
Same reason you here.
Ooh.
Lord have mercy.
I think I might give you. I think
I'm
I
trying
might.
to be nice
Hold
to
on.
you. I have been trying to
might
be
give
Not
you
in
a
the
little
middle of my.
shot.
This is my get
This is
down.
my
This
get
is
down.
Oh, it's
my
Brandi
get
get down.
down.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I
Okay.
thought you were done.
Damn, Lou Dix.
You know, Lou Dix, if I was 50 years older, I'd kick your ass.
That's what I'm gonna start saying. Shit.
Motherfucker right here is off the chain.
And you guys, at the finally for my celebrity get down, I have some bad news today. We lost two very, very wonderful people today. Former Ravens tackle Orlando Brown was found dead at 40 years old in his Baltimore home this morning.
His claim to fame was, remember when he was playing for the Cleveland Browns when the referee threw the flag and then landed and hit him in the eye. And it distorted his vision, messed his eye real bad that he couldn't really. He tried to come back, but he couldn't really come back.
Good.
So he sued the NFL for like $25 million and won.
Good.
And he woke up this. Well, I guess he didn't wake up this morning.
Well, yeah,
I don't know. Do you wake up dead? I don't know how that happens.
Yeah.
No,
How
you
do
don't really
No.
wake up dead. Firefighters were called to his house this morning at about 11 a.m. because he was unresponsive, and when they got there, he was already dead.
Damn.
And the cause of death is unknown.
So they didn't throw a flag.
That's so not right.
Moving right along.
We just threw a flag on your joke.
Yeah, how about a penalty?
Flagrant foul on your joke.
And
How
you
about
sit,
you
how about a
get a
penalty and you sit out for the rest of the
When
show?
they realized he was dead, they was like, oh, 15 yards.
Yeah, we're going to penalize you by making you listen to your own jokes for 24 hours. I bet you wake up dead after that because your comedy is killing me.
Personal foul. Unnecessary joke on the
Flagrant foul.
flagrant.
Flag on the play.
That's a 15-yard penalty. Jump out the window.
And land on your joke.
That's so sad. Brandy's trying to be serious reporting this news
I'm
and
sorry,
y'all cracking jokes.
We're supposed to crack jokes. Go
It's
ahead.
okay. You know what? And also, we lost another great person in the entertainment industry. R&B singer Vesta Williams was also found this last night, dead in a Los Angeles hotel room. As of right now, her cause of death is not known either. She was just found. Now, Media Takeout, which is the only one that's saying this, so I'm just letting y'all know right now. The news is reporting that she was found in a hotel dead, and that's all that they know. Of course, Media Takeout, which has extra says that a gentleman checked into the hotel with her, and later when she was found, there was no one in the room.
That was Michael Jackson's doctor. I'm just kidding. Allegedly.
Lou Dix, can somebody turn his mic off
So
right
we
now?
can always count on his jokes not ripping.
Always.
Yes, that is
Always.
the he's got it down to a science.
Hey, no,
I've never
it's
seen
an
this.
art
And
form.
the room goes
No,
silent.
Red, that's ripping somewhere. Someone in a Toyota or somewhere driving, listening to this radio
Hey,
is cracking up right now.
but
saying,
listen,
hitting
call
that
in if
dashboard
you
to
like
my
Lou.
blue.
Let
for
him know.
those of you guys who don't know who Vesta Williams was, she made some songs back in the 1980s, 90s,
Right.
and her biggest song was "Congratulations," which I think we have queued up to play.
Right.
And we'll take a moment of silence. Lou, could you tell a joke?
That was a good one.
But Brandi looked at him dead serious. Like, we need a moment of silence.
With that
Ah,
straight
Brandi,
face.
don't please me.
Hey, we love you, Vesta.
We love
We're
you,
gonna miss
Vesta.
you. God
Rest
bless.
in peace, you guys.
Rest in peace. Foxxhole, Sirius XM 98. Be right back. Foxxhole, baby. Sirius XM. The Foxxhole is going down. A lot of great topics. A lot of great shit going on in Hollywood right now. You know, I always... I thank God that I'm actually in Hollywood and working in Hollywood and having a great time with my panel.
Your
everybody-
panel?
Well, my panel. That's just
we
called.
used to be your friend. Right? Now we're your panel. Now we're your panel.
Boy can fuck up anything.
Your panel.
Do a quick roll call.
damn
Let everybody
thing.
know who's in the house right here. My man, 10 grand down at the end.
Red Grant in this mug, comedian extraordinaire, making them laugh.
Hysterical.
That laugh, I love
We
his
know
laugh.
who won't be back here next week.
Who we got right here?
What up? It's your girl Zena Foster.
Golden skin.
No skill.
Do you ever like look at
Sparkly
yourself and
eyes.
like,
Zena
damn,
Foster,
I'm
no
fine.
title. Let's just say that.
Zena Foster, no skill.
Give it some time.
And she
Give it
beautiful
some time.
as heck.
Yeah, she's beautiful as hell.
And look how far it's gotten her.
Wow.
As far
I'm
as
gonna
you
leave that
are,
one silent right there.
Jesus Christ. Who we got right here in the beautiful linen pants with no panties?
it's Brandi Magee. Don't let the sweet face fool y'all.
Or the outfit. You gonna wear that in your commercial?
Why would you
No,
not?
I didn't. I actually had on a tight black dress, a
Did
short
you have
one.
undergarments on then?
As a matter of fact, I did. They put me in pantyhose as well.
You should always
Good.
have undergarments on.
And I usually don't like girls whose feet are bigger than 8.5, but
Damn it! Damn it!
I'm liking this 12 over here. I'm liking
Are you
this 12.
serious? I'm a 9.
Well, 4 of those inches are corn, so she really is an 8.5.
What's that?
Yeah, she got 4 inches of bunions right there.
So what'd you say? She walk on Broadway, trip the people on Main.
Y'all gonna get off my feet now.
Her bunions got baby booties on them. This is crazy. What we got right here, my man, 10 grand in the soft brown.
The very, very funny Louis Dix.
Suck a lot of.
That's not. That sounds.
Suck a lot of dick.
Sounds as nasty as not having panties on.
And of course, I'm Johnny motherfucking Mack, the one and only, doing my thing, enjoying Hollywood, enjoying working in Hollywood, and selling shit. Shout out to all the people I don't work for and work with. Shout out to my man Red. I'm so glad you came down, man.
Yeah,
we are too.
I'm happy I came down.
And we're so glad that other guy didn't and you came. Thank you.
I'm gonna come more. I'm gonna boot him out of here.
No need to. He's already out.
Okay, good.
No, G thing is funny too.
Just gotta talk to Jamie. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Jamie and Marcus and them. They the ones you want to talk to.
Right.
Yeah, he knows better than to take your word for it, Lou.
Yeah.
I can't get you nowhere, but damn, can't get you nowhere, baby.
Now we're gonna go to a serious subject. Of course, it was all over the news recently. I watched it on CNN. The whole get down.
Is it serious to the point where we can't make jokes about it?
No, you can't.
You can always make jokes.
Okay.
Because the bottom line, I didn't do it.
Shoot your best shot.
Yeah,
that's the
anyway.
He was executed.
Getting tough to work with this
He
guy.
wasn't laughing at your joke. He was laughing at how bad it was.
No, he was laughing at. He caught it. He's a comedian.
No, he didn't.
He knew where I was going with that joke.
No, he
Get your
didn't.
best shot, because my man was executed.
Okay, you tipping it
By
off.
lethal injection.
Can we get to the
Duh, Brandy. What is that?
Can we get to it
I was
first?
thinking about gun. Sorry.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I wish I had some lethal injection fluid right now. Shit. I'm going to put
that
you
triple,
on
that triple dose.
that triple dose. I wish I had 2 shots of that. 1 for each arm. God damn. Gotta put this nigga to sleep. Shit, this dude is terrible.
His laugh.
My goddamn, my eulogy gonna be funnier than this dude. This dude is off the chain.
And you gonna be doing it yourself.
I'm gonna get up on my funeral and say, cut this nigga mic off. I'm not gonna die like this.
I'm not going out like this.
Shit, this dude is terrible.
Oh man, listen, I'm trying.
That's crazy. What's happening though,
We
Brent?
need a twin bed funeral. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker after second. It's crazy. Brandy, come on, give it to me.
Okay,
No,
guys,
literally,
on a
give it to me.
serious note.
No, really, give it to me.
We'll talk about that later.
Hilarious.
Squishy squash.
On a serious note, you guys, convicted murderer Troy Davis was executed by lethal injection and pronounced dead at 11:08 p.m. last Wednesday night. And the police spokeswoman where Davis died said that he was 42 years old. He was convicted in 1991 for the murder of off-duty police officer Mark McPhail, who was fatally shot while helping a homeless man who was being attacked. Now, of course, as you all know, there might be quite a bit of controversy surrounding this because, of course, Davis maintained that he was innocent up until the very end.
Right.
He said, "I'm not the one who personally killed your son, your father, your brother. I am innocent." He said that he didn't have a gun and that he'd urged the family to look deeper into the case so that they can finally see the truth.
Well,
Wow.
my cousin has been, for the last 20 years, has been saying he innocent and nobody ain't showing up at the Supreme Court. What is the deal with him? Why is Troy getting all this love? You know what I mean?
Well, Troy's unfortunately he's getting a lot of love now from the man upstairs. 'Cause
Oh.
he ain't know what
Another
that's
bad joke.
They
was
just
a
keep them
fact.
coming, Lou. Just
That
keep them
wasn't a
coming.
joke. though.
You should start telling your jokes to yourself. Like tweet your own jokes, and then see
If you get no ad replies, don't
if
say
you
it.
laugh at them, then do it. But if you don't, well, here's my situation on. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Brandon.
Oh, no. Well, he said, why is this such a big deal? It was originally, I think there were 9 eyewitnesses that said that he did the crime.
Right.
But 7 of those 9 people later changed their testimony.
can't do
and
that.
said that they could not confirm that he was the one who actually killed.
You can't do that. Let me. Once you go to court and testify, I'm not saying that this man was innocent or guilty. He was tried by a jury of his peers, and they found him guilty of this situation. And there is some controversy if he did or did not do it. But once if you got 9 people that testify as an eyewitness that said you did it, right? You got a sworn statement. You can't come back 15, 16 years later and recant your testimony.
Right.
Because why as a jury or why as a judge, they're going to say, okay, 16 years later, why should we believe you now? Should we have believed you then or should we believe you now? When should we believe you? Because if you was a witness, instead of recanting, you should have told the truth then.
True.
But see, witnesses, that's why I don't really like witnesses.
Nobody does.
You know what I mean? Because really, they out to hate on you anyway. They snitching. First of all, they on the stand snitching. And then
you're testifying the truth. Supposedly, you're supposed to tell the truth.
Yeah,
I'm not against. Thank God I've never been a witness, but I've been in a situation where I had to.
But you have been accused.
Yeah, I have been accused, and I was a little perturbed that they, first that they saw me.
Right.
Just fucked me right on.
Right.
Said they should have been where they should have been.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been looking at none of this. Ortiz wasn't looking. Why the hell are you looking? We get into that later.
I just think that it's interesting that some of the celebrities who spoke up for him might not have really helped his case.
Well, you
Like
shouldn't.
who?
But you
Like
wasn't
who?
there.
Well, Kim Kardashian and Heavy D.
Huh.
Well, Heavy, I can see Kim, but Heavy, he ain't have no
you
weight no
imagine
more.
that's from the judge talking about, who else have? Yeah, okay, who's that?
Yeah, he started rapping.
And I can't say
do it. But on the serious tip, it's like, here's my situation. Me and Zena was talking earlier. She don't believe in the.
I don't believe in the
death
penalty.
Death penalty. And well, why do or don't you believe? Why?
First of all, I don't believe that it's our right to take another person's life. At the end of the day.
But you took my life.
Oh, I'm like, hold on.
No, it's hypothetical.
She thought you
just
no,
beautiful.
but my thing is, bad job.
I thought you were saying
my
she
thing
took
is,
your breath away.
I always live by the quote of "you never get ahead by getting even." So what's the purpose of a death for a death? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. What point are you going to prove because you're killing this person that supposedly killed another person? That's not going to change anything.
But if we
it's
don't
not going to do nothing.
If we don't have rules and regulations and laws, then anarchy will rule. Anarchy will rule our society. You have to have a deterrent. Say that if Johnny Mack goes out and kills 2-3 people or murder, you can't murder an officer. I'm not saying this guy did or did not do it. I'm saying because I wasn't there, and apparently there was witnesses who said he did, and they took it back and said he didn't. So I wasn't there. But if I commit this crime, there have to be laws, because if not.
So let your ass sit and rot in jail and live with that for the rest of your life.
And if you want to give us a call, you guys, the number is 855-369-9898.
Lou Dix, how you feel about it?
My point is, there's got to be a reason. I'm just thinking, if somebody does something to you, is there not anything that you would say they deserve to die for that? I mean, if you killing babies, you go kill 4 babies. I don't think you should rot in jail. You should die. That's a heinous
Lawrence
crime.
Brewer, at the same time that Troy Davis situation was going on, like Brewer, who was in Texas.
Right. Now tell him what
that was convicted of dragging him and KKK supremacists who drugged James Byrd to death behind a truck. They drugged him for like 3.5 miles or something like that, and his head was dismembered and body parts was, lost. At the same, limbs was lost. So, and at the same time, they convicted him of this heinous crime, and he was put to death same time.
But you don't think he deserved to die? Dragging a man on the back of his truck? He should have the luxury of sitting in jail?
It ain't the luxury of sitting in jail. You sit there for the rest of your life.
But I still, I can still find enjoyment. I mean, once you, it's going to be horrible what I'm about to say, but you still alive. You still get to laugh, joke, and drink, and have a good time.
Breathe.
Whether you're incarcerated or not, there's going to be some days you're going to laugh and joke and have some good days, get a couple of packets sent to you. You got money on your books. You're still kind of semi-enjoying yourself.
You're living.
But I'm dead.
Right.
My children may be fatherless, or my wife may be husbandless, or whatever. I'm losing a brother, or whatever case may be. There are crimes, whether I feel strong about them or not, that constitute the death penalty.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this: everybody want to be a thug, right? Everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to kill somebody,
right?
I say that you take all those gangsters. As soon as you kill somebody, as soon as they catch you, you put them in the hood and shoot them in the face, and let everybody in the hood see it, and then it won't be as many shootings.
It at least gives you something to think about. I think it should bring back the fireman squad.
Because people are trifling out there, man.
You should bring back the fireman squad.
I agree.
Once they convict Johnny Mack of committing this heinous crime, they should take me out in the back parking lot at AutoZone and blow my goddamn brains out.
You guys saying an eye
because
for an eye.
Here's the reason why. You just murdered this innocent man. You just drugged this this black man behind your truck till I died.
I totally get what you're saying.
What
I'm
should
just
I
saying
do?
that I don't believe in the death penalty. I don't feel like it's our right to take someone else's life because they did something terrible to somebody else.
But you took my life.
Under no circumstances you would vote for the death penalty. Under no circumstances.
I don't go for the death penalty.
So even if they took one of your loved ones, the most important person in your life away from you.
It's hard to say, but no.
Brandi Magee, how do you feel about this?
It's a really tough one because I personally don't want to have to make a decision to have anyone killed. And because of the justice system, because of the things like the Troy Davis thing, where there are cases where we can't be certain if that person should be killed or not, it makes it difficult for me to want a death penalty, because the thing that bothers, I hate the idea of an innocent person being put to death.
That's true.
However, there are some cases where I feel like it's warranted.
That's true.
But because of the difficulty of proving justice in so many cases, it just makes it hard.
But it's not difficult. If you good, bad, or ugly. You know what? We're gonna go to a phone call. We're gonna go right here to Compton.
Well, they should know about
the
crime.
COMPTON, Compton, right there. We're gonna go to Saula. I'm sorry if I messed up your name.
Hey, Saula.
S-A-U-L-A. I apologize if I didn't pronounce that, but GED don't cover so many syllables. Saula, give me your take on this, player.
Hey, yeah, man. How you brothers and sisters doing today, man?
All right.
Does your name mean something, Saula? Is that does that mean
African?
Well, no, brother, it is Islamic. My whole name is Salahuddin, but because a lot of people have a problem pronouncing it, I just go by Brother Salah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Soldier Lincoln.
Is there something ticking behind you?
Well, alaikum salam, brother. Listen, I want to like a twofold statement. One, in Islam, we believe an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, a life for a life, right? However, in order, before you can take a life, you have to have concrete evidence, undisputable evidence that this person has taken this other person's life before you even can take that person's life. You cannot, if there's any doubt or anything, then you can't take that person's life, right? So, if it's a case like that where you have concrete evidence, I'm all for the death penalty. But if you don't, then, hey, that's up for grabs.
But my brother, at the time when he was convicted of this crime, 9 witnesses testified that was the guy. So at the time when they gave him the death sentence, they had concrete evidence. Now later on, so many years years down the road, they recant their testimony, saying they was coerced and the cops and whatever put pressure on them.
But what if they were coerced? What if they were coerced?
But you can't go by that, because I went to. Okay, I'm gonna let my man finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Now that goes into the next thing what I was going to say, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, why is it that it's always at the end, when a brother has like 2 weeks to go, a month to go, man, it's this exertive effort, man, to find out that, oh, hey, man, maybe this brother is innocent, or these people did recant their statement. Why is not that effort done in the very beginning? Why do they have to go through this whole process and then realize it at the last minute that, hey, it's a possibility we done made a mistake?
Well, I think.
So what you're basically saying, that the witnesses should have testified the truth one way or the other from the beginning.
But Johnny Mack, are you saying that they should only? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead, Saul.
Basically, it's a firm thing that it's a white man's justice and a black man's grief. No matter.
7 of the jurors were black.
Okay. I'm talking about the victim. The person who got put to death.
Uh-huh.
If you look at the statistics, man, right, we are like 32% of the population in the United States, but then when it comes to death row or execution, man, we're like, the highest percentage of racists that get executed, man, on death row.
That's
Now,
true.
why is that? Okay, now if you look at it, there's how many black people can go out and, like, say, for example, let's go back in time, okay, dealing with O.J. Simpson. This brother, man, he had a dream team. Now, Johnny Mack, can me and you go, we do something, can we go set up us a dream team that's going to go in that court system and fight that court system, even though we be guilty?
Okay. Here's the thing. This is Louis Dix. My thing is, I understand that, but now you're wishing and hoping. Okay, meaning if I create a crime, we don't have the money to defend ourselves. Don't get in the crime.
That's
9 people saw him. You would think I could see 2 people seeing me, and I say no. But if 9, even if I'm sometimes you could be in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'm with you. But my thing is, it can't go down that they have money and we don't have money. So now, if we know we're gonna get into crime, all young black people need to start saving money for good lawyers.
No, don't commit that crime.
Yeah.
I'm not going to save my money up for defense. I'm going to save my house for a crib. I'm saving my house so I can go down to Miami. And
so are you saying
if he is dumb as some of these people that shoot people and that still hang around that they shooting, like, motherfucker, that's what I'm talking about, busting your fucking head, nigga. I'm busting your head, nigga. Yeah, I'm Troy Davis, nigga.
Boo! That's what happens. This ain't no boo. Brandon, you had a comment.
I lost it. Keep going.
That's
okay.
so much for that.
Well, we have another call. We're going to go to Texas, Tejas.
Uh-oh, they kill people there for real.
Hey, they execute. Well, you know what? Like I said, at the same time, my man Lawrence Brewer was being executed, and it wasn't a big old hoopla over that. Which, you know, we're going to be against the death penalty. It should be against black or white. It should be all over the board because, like my man just said, more blacks are put to death. I was watching CNN. I'm going to go to the call in a few seconds. I was watching CNN. More blacks are put to death. If a black person kill a white person, he's put to death.
Yeah, I saw that.
If a black person kill a black person, he's not really put to death. If a white man kill a black person, he's not put to death. So we got
people like Casey Anthony killing her kid, and
we gotta figure this whole situation out. I'm not mad at the system. You know what I'm saying, for Troy Davis. I'm mad at the witnesses. Tell the truth one way or the other. If he did, you saw him do it, or he did not do it. We can get a text. We're going to go to the phone call.
Well, after
we got to go to Texas right quick. You know, I don't know what part of Texas, but Texas. We got Veronica. What's up, Veronica?
Hi, I'm from Lufkin, Texas, and I do know James Byrd's son, and I know that he didn't want this done to that man because he feels like murder against murder is not going to settle anything. It's still going to be the same racist stuff going on in the world. We as black people have to understand we live by laws, and the Bible says thou shalt not kill. If you are a Christian and you live by the Bible, then you go by the Bible. And
but what about if you did the killing? You saying that our society?
If you did the killing, why ain't you right in jail? I'm going to tell you this. I have an uncle that was killed a year ago. Those people got off with that.
I can't hear you.
My husband has a cousin that he was executed. He was executed, lethal injection for killing someone. So I've been on both sides of it. But what I'm saying is I'm a Christian and I live by the Bible. God says thou shalt not kill. So those people that ran that stuff through whoever's veins, either one of them, you have judgment day coming. Whether you know if you done it, the God, he knows who done it. He knows who put in the medicine.
I'm telling
you. Isn't an eye for an eye also a Christian principle?
Yeah.
I don't kill.
An eye for an eye is the same thing as murder for murder. Why would you murder somebody? I mean, it's okay. I mean, if that's how you feel and that's what everybody's entitled to their opinion. What I'm saying is that they should.
No, but isn't that in the Bible also?
It is in the Bible.
But what is it referring to?
I look at it like this. I'm a Christian and I know what the Bible says. I don't see an eye for an eye. And before my time, they were doing an eye for an eye. And it was always...
Sorry. Thanks for the call. We had a bad connection there.
I understand what the Bible says.
In more ways than one.
Saying.
A bad Sprint phone. Anyway, I'm sorry.
But my thing in reference to that, what exactly does it say in the Bible? What's the passage? What's it referring to, an eye for an eye? Because I don't think it's talking about death.
Well, what it says, thou shalt not call us and have a bad call like that.
Well, I'm scared of everything.
Well, we're gonna go to Chicago. We got to go to Chicago. We got Evelyn from Chicago who just called. And what's up, Evelyn?
Hi. How are you?
Hey.
I have a bit of a cold, so bear with me.
Oh, I thought someone was in your throat.
I'm like, shit. I was talking with your fist down your throat.
What's up, Evelyn?
Maybe.
Gargling Coca-Cola.
I do have a Coke trying to get the frog out my throat.
Well, all right, feel better. Get a little cognac in there.
I'll try that tonight. But what I wanted to say, and especially in reference to the last caller, yes, the Bible says an eye for an eye, but the Bible also says to turn the other cheek. That eye for an eye is an Old Testament saying, and it does not refer or apply to the New Testament. I don't have a problem with the death penalty, except that they try to use it as a deterrent. If I murder you and I got 20 years before you murder me, I don't care. Nobody's afraid of the death penalty. If you start hanging people in the street, 20 minutes after they're convicted, then yes, it's a deterrent. People will be afraid of that.
I don't
but
want
the
to
death
see a
penalty
hanging
as
in
a
the street.
deterrent.
That's going to fuck up traffic.
I know. Can you imagine them hanging people on Sunset?
Hey,
damn. They're going to be hanging people on Sunset.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I want to see a public hanging.
No, I'd be okay with it on the light post, because then you can run the light and don't worry about getting the light tag.
Jesus, Lou.
Or maybe,
Can we hang loose jokes in the street?
But she made a...
maybe on the bridge.
That's got to be murder. But what she said was, but I do kind of agree with her, if I'm sentenced to death, whatever my crime had been, and they sentence me to death, don't let me sit there for 20 years and then put me to death. So because like what she's saying, they're using the death penalty as a deterrent. But if I know I got 20, 30 years, I could be on it. It's not a deterrent. She said if you can prove, when say Johnny Mack just went out and killed 3 of Lou Dix's jokes, you know what I'm saying, which I think is lawful, and then they found me guilty of this crime, let's do away with Johnny Mack right now. But instead of making Johnny Mack and taxpayer dollars the prison is overcrowded and all these situations. Why am I leaving Johnny Mack alive for 20 years? Before we get to you, Lou Dix, because we don't want to cut you off, but I really do want to cut you off. We're going to go to Cali. We're going to stay right here in Cali. We got Tony, my man. Tony, what's up, Tony? Might not be a man.
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing? Y'all got a good show.
Still not sure if it's a man or not. Still not sure.
Thank you.
What's up, Tony?
Hey, they got a great show going on. It's a great conversation. But the main thing we need to consider is the state law says you got to be guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
At the time, he was guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
But now and later, they recanting this story, and you talking about Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. It's still racism going on in 1989. So they could be grabbing people up.
But hold on, I'm not defending Georgia or saying it's right or wrong. But at the time, if you read the case, 7 of the jurors were black, so we can't say the white folks did it. We can't say that. You got 7 black people. You got 7 black people in a jury.
Yes, but if you got 7 witnesses coming up on the witness stand, pointing at you, saying you did it, as a juror, you gonna want to believe what the witness is saying. Yeah. There was no gun ever found, so you can't link them with fingerprints.
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead, Brandi. You want to say something?
Well, I actually want to address this to Johnny Mack because he keeps saying something and it's throwing me off here. Thanks a lot for the call. Johnny Mack, you keep saying that originally he was convicted because he had 9 witnesses that said he did it, and because the witnesses have decided that they thought that their testimony that they gave originally was because they recanted. Are you saying that because they said it one way initially that that's how they have to stick to it and he should die? Because that's throwing me off, Johnny Mack. Did you hear what I said?
No, say it again. I got caught most of it, but say it again.
You keep saying that, well, originally they said that they saw him do it, and never mind that they have recanted their statement.
I'm not saying that. That's what if you read the case or whatever happened, that's what happened. I'm not saying this on my own judgment.
No. She's saying that you're saying that because they recanted.
You're saying that's not what I feel like you're saying they should stick to what they said, and therefore he should be put away because they said it first.
Yeah.
Here's
what happens when you go to testify against Johnny Mack. Whatever you say at the time, they say, Brandi, did you see the assailant, the person who allegedly shot? He said, yes, it was Johnny Mack, right?
What if I was wrong?
Well, I can't go by what you was wrong.
So you should just die?
You don't need to say it if you don't feel like it's 100% proper at the beginning.
At the time,
of course, but mistakes happen. I'm not.
No. 9 times?
7, not yet.
9 times the mistake.
Mistakes happen. Coercion happens.
Yes,
corruption happens. But if you don't know what kind of pressure those people were under.
If I'm coerced to lie for you, first of all, when I get on the stand, they tell me, do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And you said yes. Okay, so we're gonna take your word as a witness for what you're saying. If you was, I'm not blaming Troy Davis. So if we're gonna talk about the 9 witnesses,
but according to
we're gonna talk about the 9 witnesses. The 9 witnesses are supposed to tell the truth. That's why we got you as a witness. Mm-hmm. You are supposed, and we got somebody doing research to see the ethnicity of these 9 witnesses.
Is there F in that?
Yeah, let's see if they were black or white, whatever case it might have been.
I don't think it really matters what their ethnicity is.
It does matter.
No,
it does matter.
Here's the thing that I think matters. Whether or not they saw him do it or did not see him do it. I don't care what they said. If they said it wrong.
When did they change your answer?
Here's the thing.
You can't do that.
No, I'm asking, when did they change their answer?
I don't know exactly when they changed their answer.
It's like 13, 16 years later?
But what if what they changed their answer to is the right answer? Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're saying just because they said it wrong in the beginning that he should die?
So when do I believe you, then or now?
If there's a doubt, then maybe they shouldn't put the guy to death.
But let me ask you this, Brandon. So why would I believe you now? So you just basically saying I lied then.
No,
but I'm coming in now to tell the truth. How am I, as a juror, who am I going to believe, you then or you now?
Now, my question is, like the 7 people who recanted, who went to him and talked to him, got him to recant? Why did they say?
That sounds like coercion right there.
That's what I wanted. You feel me? I wanted to find out what were they thinking then and now. What were they thinking now?
What was they thinking when they said guilty? The sentence is death. Shouldn't you want to say, hey, I made a mistake?
Let me recant now.
Let me recant now. Am I going to recant 13, 14 years later?
This joint's scaring me, though, because everybody talking about thou should not kill. And all. I ain't killing nothing else from here on out. To the day, mosquitoes.
Roaches going to live forever in your crib.
Shoot,
got the Roach Motel gonna be like fully furnished.
That's where I go up there and God be like, hey, you know you killed 32 mosquitoes. And they all right here. They all right here for your judgment.
So your wings gonna have a gang of mosquitoes and roaches on it. Yeah, your heaven situation gonna be really terrible for eternity. We about to go to Boston. Love the clam chowder, and they got some great steak and lobster in Boston.
They
Love
do.
it. You know,
Why do you know all the food everywhere?
I've traveled.
Hey,
My
Mike.
goddamn-
What's up,
he was
Mike?
hungry.
Hey, Mike. How you doing? What you say, Mike?
My
What you say?
Southwest passport is on
Right.
full.
Hey, he said it right because I travel because I'm from Louisiana, but I travel a lot. You know, they wasn't going to reverse that for one because it would have put a big loophole in showing how wrong the system is today. The system been wrong for about a century. But what I really wanted to kind of touch base on is that the reason why they wait so long to put people to death on death row is you got to realize us as taxpayers pay $23,000 a year per inmate. And
30 in California.
Oh, it's 30 in California. There you go. And you got to realize, think about it. Hey, that's 20 years that we're going to be paying that much money for one inmate. Heck, it costs less to send one of our children to Alabama A&M for school. That lets you know what's wrong with us in general. Basically, the whole system.
No, because if you wanted to go to Alabama A&M, you should have went instead of committing a crime.
Yeah.
I don't get what you're saying. I mean,
I just feel like people try to get a pass for doing bad. You feel me?
Go ahead, Red.
I think that we are grown enough, even our kids are grown enough to understand you don't go and shoot people. And you don't go and kill people.
Right.
You don't go do dumb stuff. Go to the party, have fun. Stop being ignorant. Stop being mad and angry and all of that. You know,
I go to a party to catch girls. I ain't got time for some dude hollering at me, fuck Johnny Mack. I don't want to hear that.
Didn't you get mad
Johnny
at
Mack,
somebody at
you
college?
can just talk about you knock people out
I
at
beat
parties.
somebody.
But what
I
if
beat
you would've
somebody
killed him
up.
by
I beat
accident?
somebody up. I did not kill him.
But what if you would have killed him
But
by
he didn't.
accident?
He didn't.
But I used these hands though.
He didn't kill
It
him.
doesn't matter how you
But I'm
kill
just
him.
saying.
Y'all can't have it both
But
ways.
let's get back to the subject.
It's
Let's
manslaughter.
get back to the subject. The subject is, you know, like they said, it is a flawed system. I know that. Everybody knows that. It's a flawed system. I'm not saying whatever happened with Troy, because I wasn't there, so I don't know. I'm just going by what I read and what I've read. You know what I'm saying, about this brutal murder in 1989. He was convicted in 1991. And like this young man said earlier, if this is going to happen, I have years and years and years to file an appeal, get another trial, and such a thing. Whatever case might have happened. I'm not saying what they did to Troy Davis is right. I'm not saying that by no means. But if the 9 witnesses lied, then they should be brought up on charges because you just put an innocent man to death. So be careful. You say, well, he really didn't do it, but I'm going to say that he did do it. I think you should face some incarceration time for lying because now there's a man, life has been taken. So we got to count that up too. You should be
perjury. You should get some perjury charges
and some real sense.
Yeah.
Not no 30 days. You should go do some hardcore time. You know. So go ahead, Brandon.
They maybe should get perjury charges, but then perhaps maybe we shouldn't kill the other guy if there's a question about it. And I don't understand
the
this system.
There wasn't a question.
See, this is why I look at.
But at the time of his death, when they injected
like
his
this young
arm,
lady said, 2 hours
there was
now.
an uncertainty. Now, and this makes no sense because I know of instances in this country where people actually have been killed, have admitted to murder, and will be out in a few years. I know it. I have an aunt that was killed by her husband, and 4 years later he was out and he got the kids back. It doesn't make any sense. But there's somebody else who may or may not have did it.
Well,
there's somebody else.
Father, though. That's why he got the kids back.
See, that's what I can't stand is how it's different rules in every state.
I bet you that bowl of cream of wheat, I bet they eat all that.
I'm telling you. I bet he won't have any issues with their behavior from now on.
When that nigga say eat your vegetables, I bet you they eat every pea.
Daddy, I don't want. You know what happened to your mama?
Every single one of them. As a matter of fact, the oldest ran away to get married at 17, and by the time the other 2 came up, both of them had left his home later on.
Oh, when she got married, did he walk her down the aisle?
I'm Lou Dix. You treading on
They
thin ice right
laughing
now.
in the cars right now, Louis. You killing me right now, dude.
Come on, Brandon. I mean, come on. Take it light. I mean, it's not as bad as. At least I didn't kill her.
Yo, we're gonna take a quick break and come right back in the
killing
Foxxhole.
the comedy.
On this break, in the midst of this break, I'm gonna talk to Lou Dix. I'm gonna give Lou Dix at least 3 jokes, and let's see if he can tell those jokes. Because maybe there's something wrong with his thinking process when he can't come up with a good joke. Maybe he just can't tell it.
Daddy's
It's
mommy
his
coming
delivery.
home.
So I'm gonna write Lou
not
Dix.
coming home.
Yeah, you should know about that. I'm gonna write 3 good jokes for Lou Dix. We'll be right back. The Foxxhole Sirius XM 98 is going down.
I like that.
What's the name of that?
Hilarious. Mistaken identity.
Did you say Little Marcus?
Fucked up. Pimps ain't perfect. Players fuck up.
Okay, Johnny Mack. Now, go ahead and wrap this up for us. Exactly how you feel.
Are we back?
about-
No, we're not rapping.
We're not even back.
No, I meant
We
for
back.
for you to wrap us up about the.
Oh, we back.
Wrap
Yeah.
us up about your
You and Louis Dix went in the hallway.
Don't
You came
even go
back a
there.
little
Don't
bit.
even go. It was not
Did
wrapping.
he try to pick you up in the hallway?
No, Johnny Mack went one way. I went the other way. All right. Congratulations to this girl next to me for getting a job.
Yeah. You know,
Getting a
congratulations to
job.
Brandi.
She
I
got
love
booked
your
on a national
enthusiasm.
commercial.
Yeah.
International.
Yes.
International, my bad.
And I didn't even tell you guys, but I was working with a 2-time Oscar winner.
Impossible.
Oh, the Muppets.
I don't want to blow it because I don't know if I'm supposed to say or not, but let's just say it might be one of the usual suspects, and I was his American Beauty.
Oh, okay. Was Terrence Howard?
No. When did Terrence Howard win an Oscar?
That's the joke.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandi, you be telling some wild stories off air, and you just told us one story about this yesterday incidents about the police something.
Yeah,
Did you
so
say
okay,
yesterday incident? What's
Yes.
the-
Yes,
Yesterday
yesterday
incident.
I was picking up a gift basket so
Southeast
that I can take
Washington.
over to my agent so that they continue to put me out for good stuff. And as I was
please,
getting
man.
as I was getting back into the car with the gift basket, there was an officer across the street, and he waved me down, and he was pointing at my tire, and I'm like, what? He's like, you look like you're a little low. So I started to get out of the car to look at my tire, and he started to approach me. And right as I was looking at it, he got to the car, and he's like, okay, really, your tire's fine. I just needed that as an excuse to come over here and talk to you.
Oh, so
What's
when he
wrong
was
with that?
When he was walking
Was
towards
he
you,
on duty or was he off duty?
He was on. No, his partner was across the street booking somebody, writing a ticket for somebody else.
Oh, he was definitely on
Lights
duty.
on. The car. He walked from the car across the street, the lights on, and I was like, "Are you serious?"
So wait a
was
minute, you
definitely
fat
on duty.
man. Wait,
I
so was
mean-
he walking across the street swinging his baton?
No. I was getting in my car, and he like
nigga
waved
right
me
here is
down.
You fell for that?
Do you want me to give him give you his number?
No, hey, I don't,
Yeah.
hey, no. Look,
At least the baton.
Wait, first,
I
no.
got.
Lou wanna know the wrong information.
I gotta respect them though. I gotta
Me
respect
too. I
them
like
because
that.
because my wife's a former police officer, and she didn't use her police powers properly.
Right.
Now that's using your police powers properly.
Right.
Going over to see a beautiful girl
Right.
with a nice shape.
Right.
He-
Not really a shape, just the
I
ass.
like the way you put that P in there.
Yeah, shape.
All
That
right.
thing
Well,
is-
here's my thing.
that
Did
thing
you
is-
gave him?
yeah.
You fell for? You gave him your information?
Actually, you know what? I was a little bit disturbed by it at first, and he was like, "So, maybe I could take you out for lunch one of these days." And I was like, I'm seeing somebody, which is a lie.
He would have arrested that dude.
That's funny. So, and what happened?
So then, I said, "But I am very flattered." And then I looked over and I said, "Oh my God, I just noticed your gun, and it made me nervous." And he was like, "Are you afraid of guns?"
Where do you see my gun?
Where do you see his gun?
And I said,
It shoots too.
And he was like, and he goes, there's no need for you to be nervous about guns. And I was like, well, I actually want to learn how to shoot guns so that I won't be nervous about being around them. But now, because I don't know how to, I won't. He was like, well, maybe I could take you to the shooting range someday.
Was he black?
He was a black guy.
All right, so
Damn,
was
she
he?
flipped the game on him. She
Yeah,
pimped
wait a
him
minute,
after
no.
he tried to pimp her.
Do you think? No. Now, do you think she was his first approach?
It
that
doesn't
day?
matter.
of course
at
not.
It doesn't matter. Here's my thing. I respect his game. The man is a testimony to your beauty. All he was trying to do, like, I see this pretty girl, and you are very,
You
very
respect
attractive.
his game while he was working and writing a ticket
But
to
here's my
somebody
thing.
else? That's the whole
But here's
point.
my thing. I might not see this chick no more. I got to make my move right now.
Oh, but you write me a ticket and trying to get
No,
someone
no.
else.
And you over here worried about people's tax dollars being put to waste. So we gonna go ahead and pay him his wage while he's over here hiring at Brand.
Hold on,
about
I
the-
felt bad. I had to put my acting skills into play. I was sitting in the car.
Then it definitely went wrong.
Look, no, shut up.
She lost it.
I was
She ripped
sitting in
the
the
number
car
out.
pretending that I was
So they
looking
put
sad
you on
because
unnecessary acting.
5 to 10 years. They were thinking about executing you.
that ain't Y'all ain't right.
After and SAG is trying to get you a stay of execution.
That's
the funniest thing you said all day, Lou Dix.
It's not really funny. We just happy
that must
said
be
something.
that must have been one of the jokes you wrote for him.
Yeah,
you wrote that.
yeah, I
Okay.
gave him that.
You got 2 more to go.
Yeah, you gonna fuck him up. So, Brandi, was you offended that this young man hollered at you?
No, I was offended at first because number one, I figured he probably does this all the time.
Yes.
And this is somebody pays taxpayer money, not me. They after me right now. But then after a while, I was like, hey, I could go to the shooting range, and then there's nothing wrong with having an officer in my pocket.
So, Zena, you see something wrong with this young man who's saw Brandi or you or whatever, and went to some drastic measures to get your attention.
I've had a police officer ask me for my phone number once on duty, and I didn't give it to him.
Why not?
Well, first of all, I didn't find him attractive. That was number one.
Oh, okay.
Second
This guy was okay.
You didn't notice his gun?
No, I didn't.
Hilarious. Man. Shoot that poison arrow.
So what about Johnny Mack? What's the craziest thing you've ever done to get at a woman?
You gonna let her finish?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zena.
No, I was pretty much done. That was it. But
Battle
I'm
of the
just saying, I
beauty.
just don't understand. Like, I don't know. My thing is, if he was off duty, he was on his lunch break, cool. But your partner is over there writing somebody a ticket, and he's over here trying to figure out an excuse to come talk to you and walk across the
What's
street.
the problem with that? I might not
That's not what he's supposed to be doing while he's working.
You can, first of all, you don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. My partner's already handling the situation. He's giving this dude a ticket.
What if that person got out of control and he didn't have his partner's back?
But that didn't happen.
I would've what if it did?
Maybe he thought Brandi was committing a 157. I don't know what that is.
What is that?
I don't know.
Johnny Mack didn't write that.
No, 157. All right.
Bounce it, personal love. That's my song. Next time I hear one, is whack. That's my joint.
I go again.
Sing my personal love. That's all I'm gonna say right there. That's 2 bars.
I am glad Brandi has found someone.
I'm gonna say this. Can I say
When
this?
his jokes come out as like a Biggie Small song.
I know.
I'm ready to die.
I'm gonna say this, right? And I'm gonna say no homo before I say this.
Sure, no homo.
Y'all girls got it so good. Y'all lucky I'm not. I wish I was a girl sometimes.
Right.
Cause I know no offense to girls out there, but I'll be a hoe.
Right.
I will be a freak.
Yeah.
Because I will be using this little vagina age to the best of my ability.
Oh, but see, it's okay because when girls actually go and do it, then you call girls hoes. Like,
nah,
y'all be going in on it.
No, I will call her again. Hey, bitch, what you doing? I heard you need a hymen transplant. You know, let me come over there and reconstruct your hymen.
I think girls should wait till they get married. I think it's important that they refrain from having sex.
You gotta meet somebody to get married, Lou Dix.
Yep.
Well, at least I'm not gonna meet a cop and runs across the street.
There's nothing wrong
No,
with
but
that cop.
somebody had a good point earlier because
Women
that's kind of scary.
women cops always come at me, and I was like, no, they like
I
my mustache.
highly doubt that. Well, they're very manly.
They like
though,
my
so.
mustache because my mustache looks like a cop.
Because you can't see it from across the street. That's why here's my thing. I respect
town.
the cop. I think he had his Mac game on. So I see this beautiful young lady. I ain't gonna get a chance to see her again. Now I've never been a cop.
All
but
he had to do was get her license plate number and he could track her down.
Well,
That's simple.
goddamn! Now he's a serial cop.
It's a rental car.
This fucking maniac cop now. He can't do that.
Same
Remember that movie, Maniac Cop?
Maniac Cop.
I'm with
So I'm not mad at him because here's the thing: it worked. Who cares how many times it done happened before? Who cares? It worked on you. Every line I've ever spit at a girl, I've used that line. We was in New Orleans doing a motherfucking Essence Festival. I had one line.
What was
and
your
it
line?
worked
What was your line?
13 times. In them jeans. Them jeans. In them jeans. That's all I would say.
And that worked.
It was a numbers game, right, Johnny Mack?
Hey, you know what? One time I was in the club and my man was laughing at me, clowning like, you done said the same shit to 30 different girls. But all I need is one yes.
One line.
And I got one yes.
That's all you need.
Nigga, I left so fast, she still had her drink in her purse. Don't waste the drink, bitch. Let's get up out of here.
I am very curious to find out, Brandi, when he calls and when you guys go on a date. I'd like to not go, but no, I'd like to go. I'd like to know what kind of. Please tell us about it.
I'm
Are you gonna go?
I don't
Lou
know.
Lou want to ride the police car.
I don't even think.
Lou gonna be the siren. Woo!
No, he gonna be doing this.
You don't want to go.
He doesn't know what that means.
What is that?
He doesn't know what that means.
Oh, damn, that's a young song. I'm sorry.
If you was 50 years younger, you would know.
All right,
Yeah,
now.
this
Z
nigga was
started
dating back in
hitting
the Prohibition days. That's how far.
Shout out to J. Cole.
What?
You just dropped his record sales just by saying that.
J. Cole, man, he's cool. My son likes him.
Some personal love.
That's funny. I don't think I gave him the number with the intention of going out with him, but you know how sometimes you're like kind of cold, and then somebody they kind of warm you up, and I'm like,
Zena, what's the craziest thing somebody did to get at you? Yo, fine, you sweet, sexy, fine, you.
Bad job. Actually, he ended up being a boyfriend of mine, but he
sometimes.
No, I was getting off the freeway one time. I was exiting, and he came and cut across me. We almost had an accident. Me and my face and my evil eye gave him the evil eye. He ended up following me home. And I was like, I noticed he was following me, so I started going the back road, and I was like, okay, this nigga's like really following me right now. What's going on?
He got to your house, and he
so
went
I
up the
went
back
like
road.
a roundabout way, went somewhere else, then came home. He pulls up to my driveway. And then he comes to my driveway. He introduces himself. And I had on my work shirt where I was working at the time. I didn't give him my phone number or anything.
Home Depot or Costco?
No, I was working at a brewery in St. Louis.
She was at Wiener Schnitzel. Come on now.
So
she was just at the hot dog.
Let me finish my story. So I'm working at a brewery in St. Louis. So next thing I know, I get to work maybe like a week later. I have a note in an envelope at my job, and it says attention to my name, whatever, and it says basically how he wants to take me out. I didn't answer it. I didn't answer the letter. I didn't call him. He left his phone number, whatever. I didn't answer. Another week later, he shows up to my job, and he was so persistent, and he was really cool. So we ended up going out. He was my boyfriend for a moment, but it didn't work out.
That's
a great story because I got a
was
full
low-key
tank
stalker.
of gas.
I got a song. I got a song for this dude. Baby, I'm crazy. All CeeLo joints. So that, baby, I'm crazy.
Really? You
Hey,
fell for that?
persistence pays sometimes.
Baby, I'm crazy.
You fell for
What about you, Brandi Magee? Any crazy shit that happened?
I don't know. That was the craziest one that I can think of. I don't know what's gonna happen, but if something happens, I will definitely keep you guys updated.
Can I ask the girl? Can I ask the girl's question? I'm sorry.
Just the last question.
The last question. Is it good? Is it cool to be a freak as a girl? A freak, not a hoe, but a freak.
Go ahead, Brandi. You can
What you
answer
mean?
that.
Do you think we are y'all? Because I feel like we all are freaks.
No. I'll tell you what I personally believe. I think that when you're out and about, as long as you keep your drinks to a minimum, you should be a lady at all times. Well, you should try to be a lady at all times, but sometimes things get out of control. But I think that when you're behind closed doors and you're with your guy,
It don't matter what you
it's
do.
no holds bars. You can go as freaky as the two of you agree on. That's how it always should be. All these rules, restrictions, inhibitions, that's retarded. If you with somebody that's your people, y'all should just see how far. Y'all should have a contest to see how crazy you can get
And
together.
that was spoken for Garden Tools today. Tune in next week when Garden Tools tell you how they do it.
Sing your song.
Sing the song, Red.
I got another one. I remember when. I remember when I read it brought my
Wait, Zena didn't answer the question. What do you think, Zena?
No, I'm basically saying the same thing. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a hot pocket behind closed doors, so that's all I'm gonna say.
Great.
Please,
But-
Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets only last for 5 minutes.
That's all I need. That's all I need. I got a nice little dungeon I want you to come redecorate.
Bad job.
Yo, we got to wrap up. Hey, Red, man, it was so fantastic. Thanks for coming by, man. Tell the people they can find you, where you're going to be.
Well,
I'm
I'm gonna
follow
be-
your comedy style.
I'm gonna be a lot of places. I'm on tour right now with this Red Grant and Friends tour, but I'm
No,
tomorrow.
I didn't get the call. We'll talk about that later.
You can come anytime. You can be on anytime, Johnny Mack.
Thank you so much.
But look, I'm gonna be tomorrow night. I'm gonna be in New Jersey, and next week I'm gonna be in DC. We do Laughs on the Harbor once a month in DC at Bobby McKee's, and I'm filming my Showtime special October 14th in Frederick, Maryland at the Weinberg Center. So if y'all in the DMV area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, come out to the Weinberg Center to see Red Grant and Friends. I'm taping my Showtime special on October 14th. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
That's fantastic. You got a Facebook or Twitter page?
Oh, yeah, man. I got all that Red Grant on Facebook, Twitter at Red Grant Laughs. I got so many followers on Twitter, man, that I probably can't get no more followers. But y'all can go there anyway.
You can't get no more followers. Who says that?
Those are that's a jury following you. Zena, what can we find you? What you doing, baby? You're looking great. Love the hair. Love the dress. Love everything about
I'm
you.
giving you a little lioness today. I will be at the 13th annual Jamie Foxx 3-on-3 Charity Hoops Tournament benefiting the Jamie Foxx Foundation and Pacific Lodge Youth Services, and that will be tomorrow. And you guys can follow me on Twitter.
What are you doing there?
What am I
Where's
going to
that
do? I'm going to support.
Where's that at?
We can't get a
It's
location.
in LA. It's in Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's somewhere, we can't get it out.
Yeah. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at Zena Foster, and make sure you check out my Facebook fan page, Zena Foster.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Can my wife play in that 3-on-3? Or they got?
I believe they already have their team selected.
If it had been your girlfriend, I would have had a great joke. But it's your wife. I can't do. I was gonna say topless. She can always play, but we get into that later. Brandi Magee, the new airline stewardess for American Airlines. Where we gonna find you at? When your commercial debuting and all that good shit that you just shitted on me about on Facebook and Twitter. Tell us your story.
Simply celebrating, but you can find me on Twitter, of course, always. We're just at Brandi Magee, where somebody actually just hit me up and said how long before the officer hit it. And I don't usually kiss and tell, but I'll keep y'all updated on this one.
Good.
So follow me on Twitter.
She don't kiss and tell, but she suck and tweet.
Yeah.
Johnny Mack.
Suck and tweet.
Johnny motherfucking Mack.
That was funny.
Hey,
I apologize.
That was funny.
Hey, you did it, Johnny Mack.
I'm sorry.
She's gonna tweet about
Give
that.
your Facebook and your Twitter page.
Facebook.com/Brandi Magee. That's BrandiMagee. And Twitter at Brandi Magee. And I'm going to be out shooting guns this weekend.
Yeah, right. That's what the guy's saying at the range, at the police station. I'm going to be shooting guns.
Lou Dix, tell her where you're going to be so we cannot show up.
Hey, I want to thank everybody that came out to Mavericks Flat. We
Speedy's
had a great
birthday.
time. Speedy's
Congratulations,
birthday
Speedy.
party was jamming. We're going to be back
I was
there
busy.
again next Wednesday doing comedy. I'm at LEWDIX. Just got a text from my son. He's broke. Dad, can you put some money in my
He's
account?
in college.
Can you put some money in my account? So if all of you can send him a money, I can't do that over the air. But thank you so much. I got a date tomorrow night. I'm excited.
Shout out to Speedy. I think it's his birthday, I think.
Yes, Speedy
Happy
is
birthday,
50.
Speedy.
He turned
My
50.
birthday's next weekend.
Don't say it. Come on, man. Shout out to Speedy, my boy. I'm sorry I couldn't make your situation. I really didn't know about it, but I was actually busy at the time. But I love Speedy dearly. He's a great friend of mine. I'm going to make sure I do something for Speedy, which we all do. I always take care of Speedy at his birthday. And I always buy something for his daughter, too. Maya, I always get
Which
a nice
one?
cake.
Which kid
Maya,
is that?
Maya,
Number?
Maya.
You got about 10.
I love that little girl. She's energetic, and I love Speedy.
Oh, Maya's beautiful.
I want to say I love Speedy. I'm sorry I couldn't make your birthday party, but I guarantee you're one of my closest, dearest friends. Shout out to Speedy for that. I'm going to be at the 3-on-3 basketball tournament also.
My birthday's next week. What you doing for me?
I think, what do you taste this frosting there? I think today's Will Smith's birthday, too. I think somewhere close. And shout out to my father. Today is my father's birthday.
Oh, man.
Libra.
I'm not making his birthday party either, but we talk about that later. I'm busy. I just can't go out there. It's crazy. It's too many people. And everybody that's going to come down and help us with this charity event, everybody that gave money and donate whatever they donate, it's a very worthy cause. That's basically it. You can find me at Twitter on JMUTHAFNMACK. Johnny motherfucking Mack.
What time we on air tomorrow? Because we're
You're
broadcasting.
not.
For those of my
We're going to put
my
a crash
loyal
test
listeners,
dummy in your seat.
My loyal
it's the
listeners,
same
I
thing.
will be broadcasting tomorrow. I'll be there.
I'm going to have you arrested.
I'm going to snatch his cord out the thing.
You going to do what? You going to be there, too.
At noon.
I'm going to be
12
there.
o'clock noon California time is going down.
That's when we'll be on the mic.
California time noon. Shout out to my man Zoe Williams. He's always support. You know what I'm saying? Gives great. Make sure you
So
check
that's
out
3 p.m.
Zoe
Eastern. We're going to be
Williams,
broadcasting from the
Voice of
charity
Reason.
event.
No homo.
No, it's not 3 o'clock. It's 12.
Eastern.
Eastern time.
Eastern time.
But there
It's
is an
what-
Eastern time. There is a Standard time. There is a Central time. Which one y'all want?
want?
Because y'all all throwing out Eastern Standard. And who knows? And 549 always representing. Kirkwood, thank you for your help. Haley, thank you. Jesse, thanks for leaving.
Redgrant.com. Keep going to it.
And Brandi, congratulations. We're so excited you got that commercial.
Thank you.
But slow down on the
Correction, it's
on
not
the
12
Facebook.
noon California time. It's 10 o'clock in the morning California time, which is 1 p.m.
1 Eastern.
Eastern time,
right,
East
yeah.
Coast time.
We getting up,
I'm
man.
going to be a little late for that.
Oh, you-
'cause
that's
I already
it, 'cause
got
you
a
on
little
Friday.
situation planned for the night.
Well, I don't have anything planned. I'll be there
I'm going
early.
down to the Crown Bar, and trust me, emphasis on the Crown. That's what I drink. I drink Crown and Coke. That's my get down. It's the Foxxhole, baby. It's going down. Sirius XM 98. Fantastic. Shout out to all the families, everybody out there. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Be safe. No crimes. Just have a great time. Enjoy your life. Trust me, life is a beautiful thing when you're doing the right thing. Shout out to my man Red Grant.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you next time. God bless the Foxxhole. Sirius XM 98.